Hi all, today I will give the tutorial about page object design pattern. What is actually page object design pattern? And in this tutorial you will be able to understand what is page object design pattern and how to use it and how to use in case of selenium. How to keep all the pages in one place and how to use it. And if you have basic knowledge in Java, you will be understand what is this concept. Page object. Page object is a design pattern that became popular for enhancing test maintenance and reducing code duplication. If any UI changes are there, then no need to change in test, only we have to change within the page object. If you change in page object or in that particular page, then it will reflect according to our test. Generally, it maps the UI page to a class. What is the basic concept of page object? Page object is a Java design pattern that maps a UI page to a class. That means all the elements from the web page we are keeping in a class so that it will create a logical relationship between the pages of the application. Each class is referred to as a place, and when you create that object of that class, then it is called as page object. Generally, how it works: each page is defined as its own class, and all the actions of the page like navigation all are represented with a function. Each function should be written a new page object, or it may return something else. Test, it only talks with the page object, and the page objects, it will talk with the driver and with that particular class. And class inheritance can be used to define functionality to set the pages. And what is the advantages? Advantages means it's simple and clear test, good support to a test, and it reduces duplication of page and codes, and make the test more readable and robust, and it improves maintainability. And how we works, just take one example like Gmail. That is one real-time example. Okay, if you launch Gmail, it will show the Gmail login page. It have email ID, password, sign in button, sign in and need help. All are like web elements. We can take Gmail login page as a separate page, and Gmail home page as a separate page, and Gmail inbox as separate page. Like that we can take also. Here I have in source page object, one test is there, and one util is there. In util, one common util is there. In common util, I am keeping all reusable methods which can be used in this project as well as different project like implicit wait launch browser, like all the things, no need to change in other projects also, that is project independent. And one driver class is there I am passing that browser. If I'll give other browser also, it will work according to that. And one page object, I will keep all my pages in page object package. Here I will create a new class, Gmail login page. Okay, it will create a new page. Here if I want to give some mail ID here, then first I have to take this email ID. We have to find this web element through Firebug or something else. If you are using Firefox, then through Firebug you will get all the things. Here ID equal to email. Here Selenium have two annotation like find by and find by's annotation. Find by annotation, it will find the web element, and find by's annotation, it will find all the web elements, and it will return the set of web elements. Here we can write like using Selenium annotation, ID equal to email. After that we can put abstraction here, like we can use private, public or protected. Private web element, I have to give some name, Gmail username. Here what it will do, this find by annotation, using this ID it will find that web element, and it will keep here in this variable. It will keep this variable is a type of web element. When we call this variable, then it will find that web element, and it will access through this variable, like that. For password, ID equal to that ID, web element, password. Here we are giving public, private. You can give public also, because here I am using private because I don't want to give access to other class to use directly this element. Because of that I am giving private. All the things of that page I will keep in the same class. Login button is there. I'll take this one. private web element you can specify. Okay, after that, here why this page object concept comes, because here all the web elements of that page I am keeping in that class. Like Gmail login page, this is a class. In real time it is also a class, it is a page. All the all the web elements of that particular page we are keeping in that particular class. You can call as Gmail login page, there also we can call as Gmail login page. What other things we can do there? Other things, all the related methods, functions we can keep in that same page. That means if any operation I want to perform in that same page, I will keep in that particular page. Then no need to go to other place, and if any code changes are there, I will come in this page and I will modify some part and it will run according to that test. And I can write like public boolean valid title. I am giving try catch. Okay, here I can validate the title also, because this validate title I can write as validate Gmail title. Gmail login title. I can write this method also here, because it includes that same page. This method also includes, belongs to that particular page. Here I am using driver object, because previously I created one driver class. There I have created the driver object, driver variable as static. That's why I am using their driver dot driver dot get title. Okay, it will give the title. Here I can put some assertion. Okay, here I can write some assertion like assert equals. Okay, like here the title as Gmail. I can check here also what is the title on that particular page. It is Gmail. Okay, then Here manually I am putting Gmail. Okay. If it fails, then I can write some message. Gmail login page. Validation failed. Here one method it go, and I can write some method like public boolean login to Gmail. Okay, this method it will log into Gmail. So, okay, this method it will log into Gmail. If this method passed, then it will return as true or false. Okay, here in that particular method I can use these elements. First I need Gmail username dot clear. It will clear that particular element dot send keys. Here I can hard coded that Gmail ID, or else I can take one variable parameter password username I'm giving here. Okay, password I am putting here. Okay, and login button dot click. What it will give? First it will clear the username. First it will clear the username if some characters or something is there. After that it will give the username. After that it will clear the password field if something is there. Then it will give the password text. After that it will click sign in button. Okay, after that I'm putting here some implicit weight from selenium. Actually here in common util class I have created some methods, some starting methods implicit weight. If I will give here time, I customize these methods according to this time it will wait. Implicit weight, here I can give some time like 20 minutes, 20 seconds. There I have given seconds. Okay, after that I'm creating one class, test class. I can create test ng class. I can create main Java class also using public static void main. I'm creating one test demo class. There I am using public static void main. Okay, here first I have to launch that browser. I have to instantiate that browser. That's why I have to call there. Okay, I have to call this method browser. What it will do? It will instantiate. It will initialize the driver object, the driver variable, like driver dot. It will call that browser method, and it will go here, and according to Firefox, okay, it will create a driver instance of Firefox, and it will launch that browser. Okay, after that you have to launch that browser. I have created one common util class, launch browser. What it will do? If you will give that URL, it will launch that browser. I can give that URL directly. It will launch that browser. Okay. After that, I have to call this Gmail login page by using Gmail login by login to Gmail method by using Gmail login page. How to access this one? For accessing this one, first I have to create one object for that Gmail login page. After that, by using page factory, one page factory concept is there. What it will do? Page factory is a class which is an extension to the page object design pattern. It is used to initialize the page or object. It is used to initialize the page object or instantiate the page itself. Here under page factory, init elements method is there. By using this, we are initializing all the web elements. It will take two arguments. One is driver object, another one is that particular class, which one you want to initialize. Okay. Second one, that particular class, I have to mention that particular class. Which one I need to initialize? I have to import that one. What it will do actually, in real time, it will create one reference of that particular page. Okay. After that, it will initialize all the elements according to our use. If I'll find that particular element, that time it will go and it will find that element, particular element, and it will give to me. Okay. Now by using this login page, here login to Gmail is there. It will take the username password. I can give anything. Password as anything I can give. Before that, I have one more method also. Validate Gmail login title. What it will do? It will validate that login page title. By default, there also it is returning true, false. Okay. Now I have to run that class. Now it will launch that browser, and it will launch Gmail, and it will validate, and it will give the username password, and it will close that browser. It is failed because my username password is not correct, and it will not close because I have not set that driver.quit or driver.close. Like that I can use. If I am using testng class, then I can write here testng class, new test. I can write here not required before class, after class I can write. From here, this thing I need to put in before class, because it will first initialize the driver and it will launch the browser. This thing I'll put outside because it will just create the reference. And these things I'll put under the test under the test, and after that I can write driver dot quit driver dot quit. It will quit the browser. Why we are using testng? Testng actually, instead of main class, Here we are using annotation. Each annotation having different functionality. Here we are writing in before class, after class, something like before method, after method. In test actually we are writing actual test. This here also it will do same thing. If I'll run this one, run as test and the test, it will do same thing, but having some different functionality. It passed the test. It is very quick. That's why you are not able to see what it will give and what it will do. I am commenting this code line, then you will be able to see what are the things are there. Now it will launch. It launched. Okay, actually, in these things. These things I'll put here. And I'll put here. Okay. Okay. Now it is working properly. Previously what happened before that, while it is trying to accessing this page factory initialize element, that time the driver is not initialized. That's why it is showing it is not going to that page. And that's all about page object and page factory. And here one thing you can do, if you are navigating some other page, you want to perform Gmail login person uh, Gmail home page. If you want to go from here, okay, you can directly assign this page object also, initialize elements also here. These things these things you can put here also. If Gmail homepage you want to go, then here I can write these things also, return this page factory dot init elements. I have to pass some driver and that class. What it will do, if I'll call this method, after that no need to again initialize that element. Okay, by using this element I can call other methods from that page. That is also very simple. Okay. That's why it is simple and clear test, and good support to test reduces duplication of code and make tests are more readable and reversed. Here all things are very simple. All things means we are keeping the web elements here, and we are keeping the methods here, and it improves maintainability. Okay, and that's all about page object design pattern. For more details or queries, contact Manoj YouTube Manoj UT channel @gmail.com. If you like this video, and if you want more video to post, then just like this video, and you can give comment also. Thank you.